If a woman has these few behaviors, you can't want her no matter how much you want her. You will regret it for the rest of your life if you marry her. Hi everyone, I am Dudu. Today, let's talk about the minefields that must be guarded against in marriage, especially these 7 types of women. No matter how beautiful they are, you must not marry them home. Otherwise, you will suffer in the future. You must also wonder why some girls are as beautiful as fairies at first glance, but once you get to know them deeply, it's like falling into a trouble pit and giving people headaches everywhere. Today, let's break these situations apart and explain them to everyone. Let's talk about the first type first, women who always like to calculate. This kind of woman, her heart is filled with the 3 words, taking advantage. She is so cunning, like an old fox who is cultivated into a spirit. Every day, she racks her brains to figure out how to get benefits from you. Today she acts like a spoiled child and asks you to buy her a brand name bag, and tomorrow she grumbles and asks you to give her an expensive watch. When you spend some time together, you will find that you have become her exclusive cash machine and mobile wallet without realizing it. We all know that love requires 2 people to run to each other. If only one party is desperately paying, the emotional balance will be unbalanced sooner or later, and life will be tiring. It's like you are always pouring water into a bucket that is never full. Sooner or later, you will be exhausted. The second type is a woman who only has money in her eyes. Money is important, and no one's life can be separated from it. But if a person's mind is full of money, it will be different. Some women are like this. They talk about money all day long, and they regard money as the only standard to measure your relationship. How much money you spend on her, she thinks how deeply you love her. No matter how much you spend on her in her eyes, it is not enough, and she regards you as a cash cow. Once you have no money to satisfy her, she will run faster than a rabbit, not even leaving you a back view. This kind of woman who only cares about money and not people is like quicksand in the desert. Once you fall into it, don't think about getting out easily. Don't touch it. Let's talk about the third type, women who are romantic by nature. This kind of woman is born to like to attract bees and butterflies and enjoy the feeling of being pursued by many men. Just like a butterfly in a bush, she flirts everywhere. Even if you are married, she can't change this problem. In her heart, freshness is always more important than responsibility. No matter how good and considerate you are to her, after a long time she will get tired of it and go out to find new excitement. At that time, you will be miserable. Maybe you can't even be considered a spare tire and she will kick you away directly. Just think about it. The wife you treat wholeheartedly is always distracted. How bad it is. The fourth type is a woman with a bad mouth. As the old saying goes, a kind word can warm you through the winter, but a bad word can hurt you through the summer. If a woman can't control her mouth, she can really make a family restless. Some women love to gossip and they want to get involved in everything. They also like to say bad things about others behind their backs. Sometimes even her husband can't escape her venomous tongue. Today, she dislikes you for making too little money, and tomorrow she scolds you for being incompetent. If you live with such a woman, don't expect peace at home. Every day is like a family war. Those truly educated women know how to respect others and can control their emotions. It's comfortable to get along with them. The fifth type is selfish women. This type of woman only cares about herself, and she doesn't care about other people's affairs. You work outside and are tired and sore, but when you get home, she is still lying on the sofa and browsing her phone, not doing any housework. You work hard to make money, but she not only doesn't understand, but also dislikes you for making too little money. Dating with such a woman is exhausting, let alone getting married. You are like a lonely soldier fighting alone on the battlefield of life while she stands aside and watches. This is not a pleasant feeling. The sixth type is the brother worshipping woman. Some women are so good to their parents' home, especially to their younger brother, that they are willing to sacrifice their own small family. In order to help their younger brother buy a house and a car, she can empty your savings. The money you worked hard to earn, she sent it back to her parents' home without blinking an eye, and you have no control over the family's financial power. In her heart, her parents' home is the most important, and you are always an outsider. Do you think that your life will be better if you marry such a wife? The last type is a woman who can't forget her ex. Some women had a memorable first love before, but it didn't work out. Later, they got married, but they still thought about their ex all the time and were absent to me all day long. You still think that you can live a happy life if you marry her to naive. As long as she is still in contact with her ex, you are likely to become a receiver. Maybe one day, when her ex calls, she will leave with him without hesitation, leaving you hanging. My dears, after seeing these types of women, do you feel that there are so many pitfalls hidden under the beautiful appearance? When looking for a wife, you can't just look at the appearance. Marriage is not about finding a beautiful vase to put at home, but about finding someone who knows how to cherish you and is willing to spend the rest of your life with you. Men, when looking for a partner, you must open your eyes and don't be confused by a pretty face. Otherwise, it will be too late to regret after getting married. I don't know what you think after reading this article. Have you ever met a similar woman? How did you deal with it? Welcome to leave a message in the commentary to share. Let's communicate together so that more people can avoid stepping on thunder on the road to finding a partner. Well, today's video is here. Everyone is welcome to leave a message to discuss. We will talk again next time. Bye.